is networking, and I want to tell about the networking and the types of the networking. Let's start our lesson, dear students. Network. I will explain about this term and we will see the type of the networking. Network. In a computer science, a group of computers and associated devices that are connected by communication facilities. Network is an interconnected collection of autonomous computers. When two or more computers are joined together so that they are capable of exchanging information, they form a network. It is about this term of this explanation. And about the computer network, a collection of computing devices that are connected in various ways in order to communicate and share resources. Usually, the connection between computers in a network are made using physical wires or cables. However, some connections are wireless using radio waves or infrared signals. The generic term node or host refers to any device on a network. Data transfer rate, the speed with which data is moved from one place on a network to another. Data transfer rate is a key issue in computer networks. Computer networks have opened up an entire frontier in the world of computing called the client-server model. Here, between server and the client, there are request and response. File server, a computer that stores and manages files from multiple users on a network. Web server, a computer dedicated to responding to requests from the browser client for web pages. And now I want to tell about the type of networks. Local area network. If we say to abbreviation, it will be LAN. LAN. LAN, a network that connects a relatively small number of machines in a relatively close geographical area. Various configurations called topological have been used to administer with the LANs. Ring topology, a configuration that connects all nodes in a closed loop on which messages travel in one direction. Star topology, configurations that can centers around one node or which two or all others are connected and through which all messages are sent. Bus topology, all nodes are connected to a single communication line that carries message in both directions. Bus technology called Ethernet has become the industry standard for local area. Wide area network with the abbreviation WAN, a network that connects two or more local area networks over a potential large geographic distance. Often one particular node on a LAN is set up to serve as a gateway, handle all communication going between that LAN and other networks. Communication between networks is called internetworking. The internet is, as we know it today, is essentially the ultimate wide area network, spanning the entire globe. Metropolitan area network with abbreviation MAN, the communication infrastructure that have been developed around large cities. So, who owns the internet? I have a question. Do you have any Answer? Okay, well, nobody does. Thus, no single person or company owns the internet or even controls it entirely. As a wide area network is made up of many smaller networks. These smaller networks are often owned and managed by a person or organization. The internet then is really defined by how connection can be made between these networks. Internet backbone, a set of high-speed networks that carry internet traffic. These networks are provided by companies such as AT&T, GTE, and IBM. It's a famous company of networking. Internet service provider ISP, a company that provides other company or individual with access to the internet. Domain, I told you about with the abbreviation the system of the networking, and now the domain name system. I want to tell about the domain name of system. A host name consists of the computer name followed by the domain name. csc.villanova.edu is the domain name. A domain name is separated into two or more sections that specify the organization and possibly a subset of an organization of which the computer is a part. Two organizations can have a computer named the same thing because the domain name makes it clear which one is being referred to. And we have one of the shadow in this screen. The very last section of the domain is called its top low level domain, TLD name. In the first column is the top low level domain. The second is the general purpose new TLD. It means that new our words, and general purpose, last one column is a general purpose. .com is a commercial business, networking information, org, non-profit organization, professional, edu, educational, museums, international, aerospace industry, and military cooperative. It's about the domain name. And the second schedule we have the organization based in countries other name. The United States use a top level domain that corresponds to their two-letter country codes. The first column is the country code TLD, and the second column is the country. .com EU Australia, .com BR Brazil, .com CA Canada, .com GR Greece, .com IN India, .com RU Russian Federation, .com UK United Kingdom. Domain name system. The domain name system DNS is chiefly used to translate host name into numeric IP addresses. DNS in example of distribute this database. If that server can resolve the hostname, it does so. If not, that server asks another domain name server. Need for networking. Resource sharing. Through a network data, resource can be shared irrespective of the physical location of the resource and the user. Reliability. The file can have its copies on two or more computers of the network. Reduced cost. Sharing resource reduces the cost. Fast communication. Information can be changed at a very fast speed. And the basic of networking, an overview of computer